I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. I'm a daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Allen. Dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. To the 43, second down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That one a first down pickup of 8. To throw, here's Willis. There's a short one caught by Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. The Ravens hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their 17. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the right side, this is Taylor. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one to Kelce. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Touchdown! Travis Kelce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. $7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll go again here with Wright. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The shotgun snap to Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a give, running left is Wright. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Willis. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Allen now looks to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. To the air, Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. To throw, it's Allen. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here. Now Allen again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now. Allen going to throw. Caught It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, Buffalo. Travis Kelsey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. So after the INT, it's Allen taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Deebo Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 68 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays.
The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, the touchdown a minute ago on offense got him back into it, and now the defense turns right around and forces the turnover.
And you and I both know if you're going to come from as far down as they have to, it's going to take both sides of the ball, maybe even the special teams to get involved. And so far, they've done exactly that. Offense scores, defense does its job. They're making their move.
Now Willis to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
To throw, here's Willis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to throw, Willis. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Josh Hines-Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. Here's Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's Allen. Rolling to his right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Marcus Jones picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to right. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll go right back to right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run on first down with Wright. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Wright with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Allen eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Lutt's good on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Bills are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Allen. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And again, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. In motion left, Hardman. Now Allen. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Taylor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. Back to throw. Allen. Caught. It's the tight end, Kelce. For a Bills touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return is the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Willis looks to pass it here. Dancing to his left. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. They'll work the middle here with Wright. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Wright. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
On the handoff, it's Wright. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Throwing, Willis. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Willis got to have this one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
One final try for Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
One final try here for Willis.
Flushed out, and he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that, 2 points, they win the game.
So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Charles, they went for 2, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for 2 and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So for Baltimore, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.